into the live chat. Welcome to Tinfoil Live in December 2024. Check.
Check.
Right, today we are going to start with turn on my light. Turn on my light. You're supposed to entertain the crowd while I'm plugging this in.
Minor technical difficulties.
On my noise was blank and somebody tells me I have to be uncanny.
Alright, this song is off our 2000 Queer album. It's called People Don't Know. What is it?
Primitive.
There you go. We did both those songs at the same time, so they get confused for me.
We both start with B.
Thanks for joining us. 1, 2, 3, yeah.
Some people are born with nothing. Some people have to work their way down. I was one of the lucky ones. I was born underground. They don't have nothing to give us, so they give us a bunch of lies. Then they wonder why we're not happy, and they wonder why we don't thrive. So they learn not
album. We're gonna have a new album coming out in January. That's only a month away.
One of those 2 months.
And we're still waiting for our single from November 15th to be posted to Spotify, and then we'll be doing a whole bunch with that. And our next single, Trapped, I think we're playing it tonight. All right, this is called Whisper.
Pain and betrayal and hunger.
There's Whisper. By the way, we're all alone tonight, so we don't have anybody running the chat, so I'll take a look at the chat messages later, so say hi and all that if you're here with us live.
Trapped.
All right, this is going to be our new single next month. Well, this month. Or next month, depending on the schedule, so we'll see.
Sometime.
Tried to keep you from driving that night, but I couldn't catch up. I watched you drive away. No shame to try, but you were too not to care. So many people were worried about you, but you didn't see that. You felt all along like it was just you against the world. Just had to get out, you had to drive fast, you didn't know anything to anyone, just you against the world. You just had to get out, you had to drive fast, you didn't know anything to anyone. I stood in the road and I watched your car disappear. And I felt helpless. You didn't listen when I called. You finally said all the things you've been hiding inside. It was ugly, you hurt everyone that you knew, and then you drove away. It was just you against the world. Just had to get out, you had to drive fast, you didn't owe anything to anyone, just you against the world. You just had to get out, you had to drive fast, you didn't owe anything to anyone. I never thought I was someone you could trust, but that look in your eye, like you didn't see me, like I was just another one of them. I'd always thought was watch you drive away and hope against hope you would get over the line, and we can start it all over again, like it was just you against the world. You just had to get out, you had to drive fast, you didn't know anything to anyone, just you against the world. Just had to get out, you had to drive fast, you didn't know anything to anyone.
solos written for that, but still working on that. We just recorded it last week. All right, what's next?
Pretend we're dead.
This is our single from Halloween. One of the classic songs that we got started with way back in the day when we started. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on.
What's up with what's going down in every city, in every town? Cramming styles is the plan. It's got us in the palm of every hand when we pretend that we're dead.
Pretend we're dead.
When we pretend that we're dead,
Pretend we're dead.
they can't hear out what we said.
Pretend we're dead.
When we pretend that we're dead.
Pretend that we're dead.
Turn the tables with our unity. They're not the moral majority. Wake up and smell the coffee and just say no to individuality when we pretend that we're dead.
Pretend we're dead.
When we pretend that we're dead,
Pretend we're dead.
they can't hear out what we said.
Pretend we're dead.
When we pretend that we're dead.
Pretend that we're dead.
When we pretend that we're dead,
Pretend we're dead.
they can't hear all what we said.
Pretend we're dead.
When we pretend that we're dead.
Pretend that we're dead.
Check your guitar and see if it's coming through. I'm not hearing any guitar.
Well, that's because I put bass on it.
All right, this one is one that we're working up. We're doing an entire album or an entire EP in the spring that will be released on songs from Lord of the Rings or inspired by Lord of the Rings that we have done. This is one that we've done, it's released on our Third Degree Burn album, but we're reworking it now for a new version for this EP. This is called Galadriel's Light. 1, 2,
Darkness clouds your memories, set your heart on fire.
This is one that we're actually actively recording now, so this is the first unrecorded one we've got. Right. 1, 2, 3. Seems like we wanna have so many fronts. Doesn't leave time to see what is beyond. Does if we never bothered to open walls that we never wanted to climb. Barriers keep us together. Strangers in it, how we never seem to care enough to wanna get down to the real us. Spend all our time defining the lines drawn to keep us apart, defeating us from the start. I'm so tired of pretending you're somebody else. I'm beginning to wish that you were. Barriers keep us together. Changes in it, how you never get to care enough to wanna get down to the real us.
Harder and harder. Getting warm down here. It gets harder and harder to understand the way you want me to be. Harder and harder to get close to you. I'm doing my best, don't you see? I thought I knew you. Thought I knew what to do. I'm trying to be good to you, but it gets harder and harder and harder to. It gets harder and harder to love you as every day goes by. I don't think you care what I feel for you. I don't think that you even try.
for you to tell a joke. Crystal, it's all up to you.
Once upon a time.
Yeah, this would have been one I would have used my acoustic on, but acoustic upstairs. Montemori is the title track of our new album. It's recorded but not released. And I need my words because it's 4 pages long. But this song really worked out well in the Songwriter Showcase. I think it's got some really cool lyrics if you listen to it. It's got a nice story. And as far as I know, this is the only song I've ever dreamed. So this came to me in a dream while I was in New York City, staying at my uncle's house after my aunt's death. It's got a lot of New York City references. And yeah, never thought I would dream a song and woke up and wrote it on a big towel.
Always prepared. Not.
Once we get big, I'll have a separate guitar already tuned with a capo. We'll just switch. You ever seen Cheap Trick or Sonic Youth? They toured with like 90 guitars. One time I went to see Great White and they had, Mark Kendall had about 30 guitars. You're doing that
That's
one,
the
aren't
right
you?
song.
Yeah, okay. All right, Memento Mori. Saw her at a table, eating at a place I couldn't afford. She was sitting on the sidewalk, all alone. Asked if I'd share a coffee, in a voice I couldn't ignore. So I sat down, she ordered. She told me not to ask about his secrets. She said, you don't want to know me that well. So tonight let's just pretend we'll ignore what's beneath the surface. Please play along with every lie I tell. She said she was a dancer in a show on 42nd Street, singer in a band, and she played guitar. She was an actress on the screen, looking for one big break. Then she paused, thought for a while. She said she was a painter with the show opening in Soho, a writer signing books on a first world tour. Also she was a chef with the restaurant taking off. And she asked if I believed her. I said, sure. She told me not to ask about his secrets. She said, you don't want to know me that well. So tonight let's just pretend we'll ignore what's beneath the surface. Please play along with every lie I tell. Told her I was a singer in a touring rock and roll band, and my records are played all over the world. Shared my friends as stars, and I lived in New York City, and I think she believed me traveling the world. She thought it was in Paris, but it might have been Berlin, or it could have been Madrid. She wasn't sure. No, she had a secret that she didn't want to tell. I wanted to ask, but I held my tongue. She said, let's talk about the weather, our trips to distant lands. Then tomorrow, you can write me in a song. She told me she was rich and there's nothing she couldn't afford. She had an apartment in Dakota, right at Central Park. She preferred to be at a lake house, which was somewhere way up north. She liked to sail on a sailboat, liked to drive a Porsche. And I sat drinking coffee in this place I couldn't afford. Patrons started leaving, it was time to go. She said, this is important, 'cause I will never see her again. She asked if I was ready, and I said, sure. She said, don't give up on your dreams. You never know when they will come true. Don't forget about the shed, don't forget about me. Can you promise me this? I need to be sure. So I went home, thought about it, and I wrote that girl into the song. But in the back of my mind, I couldn't shake the feeling something wasn't right, something was wrong. Well, I went down to Soho, tried to catch some art show. Imagine my surprise when I saw her on the wall. It was a collection of Memento Mori by a historian who knew it all. He said she died of cholera in 1884. Told me not to ask about his secrets. Said, you don't want to know me that well. So tonight let's just pretend we'll ignore what's beneath the surface. Please play along with every lie I tell. She said, don't give up on your dreams. You never know when they'll come true. Don't forget what we shared, don't forget about me. Can you promise me this? I need to be sure. So that's slated to come out in January, Memento Mori. And all of our singles that we released in 2024 will be released on an album called Memento Mori. So you'll get a collection. And we're actually going to press either vinyl or CDs, depending on our funds. So look for a GoFundMe for vinyl. What's next?
Trilogy.
Sure. Okay. This one is the hardest song that we've ever done. We wrote this way back in sometime in the 90s. We recorded it very ambitiously, and our poor drummer made a slight drum mistake in the middle of the 12-minute song, so we had to scrap it. But we've revisited it. We're decided that we were going to do this Lord of the Rings thing, and this is called Trilogy because it's 3 Lord of the Rings songs put together in a nice little piece, kind of like the Kinks did or the Beatles' Abbey Road or anything like that. So here we go. Hope you have nowhere to go for the next 12 minutes. This is Lord of the Rings.
Seems like you're the only only one who sees it coming. No one will listen. Those glory days you once had are in the past. It's over now. You light the candle in your soul to keep it burning. You're the only one.
Saruman, where the evil grows, and the red-eyed knows we ride together in the face of the enemy. We see it well to Rivendell. We ride together. So eyes, but every time he sees the ring, he fades away. So eyes, I wonder if we'll ever be the same again, ever again. On the road to Rivendell, where the red elves grow, and Simon knows we ride together. In the face of the enemy, we rise again. In lies a win, we ride together. So I spot every time I sees a ring, it fades away. So as I wonder if we'll ever be the same again, ever again.
Well, we made it through it. Ordinary day.
We got one more song, so we do get to use our smoke machine. We need a foot switch instead of a thing. We had to get some smoke here because we're on fire. Do you have enough smoke yet? I can turn it on. You want me to keep going?
I think we've got enough.
This is off the,
A really old album. A really old album.
Third Degree Burn album. It's also off our live album. This is the only song that I think I actually used my Vox 12 string from 1968 from Brian Jones, where I had to sell it in 2008. But here we go, Ordinary Day. 1, 2, 3.
It's an ordinary day in this world. your heart begins to turn. Hey you, walk on by, you got the wrong attitude. Hey you, walk on by, 'cause honey, I don't need you. You got a chip on your shoulder. I don't wanna be rude, but there's no poetry in you.
All right, that's our show for tonight. Tune back in 2 weeks when we Facebook Live again. If in the comments, if you couldn't hear anything or anything, we're trying to get the mix all right and all that stuff. So, and we're mixing up the sets a little bit. But you heard a whole bunch of new music tonight that is unreleased and coming out soon. So thanks for checking in. See you next week. 2 weeks. 2 weeks from tonight.
And we did pretty good. I didn't screw up till like second to last song. That's a new record for me.